So now that the weather is cooling down, we're starting to get into canine sports season, and we teach a lot of fun sports classes here at DogBoy. So Courtney, what's one of your favorite dog sports?
Well, my favorite dog sport is agility, and it's just because my little dog Noodle, he's a little Chewini, he loves agility. And the time that we took agility, we went through the course, and I was very surprised to see how fast that tiny dog could run. He was going through the course so fast I almost couldn't keep up with him. And thankfully the course is in my backyard. So at one point he broke out of my yard, broke into the agility field, and went through the course by himself because he loved it so much.
So we teach a lot of agility classes here. We do workshops, and then we also have a longer 4-week-long class. And at any given time, we usually have some kind of agility class rolling.
So, speaking of agility, here's our agility star Noodle. What other sports classes do we teach at DogBoys?
Sure. So we're doing one coming up soon called Intro to Canine Sports, and that's where we sample a bunch of the different sports. So one of the sports that we sampled during our Intro to Canine Sports class is rally obedience. So that's a really cool one. It's mostly indoor, and a dog walks through a course and tries out some different behaviors. And there's also another canine sport called rally freestyle, which takes some of those elements from rally obedience but combines it with music, and it's a little more loose and fun.
That's not only fun to take, but it's fun to watch. So you should bring a partner if you take that class. So I know we've talked about Nosework in the past, but that's something that we're teaching now again. Tell me a little bit about that.
So Nosework is a lot of fun. We combine the sport of Nosework into our Intro to Canine Sports class, and we also sometimes teach just Nosework workshops too. So one of the first things that we do with dogs in a Nosework class or workshop is start building that desire to search and to find the target odor or the primary reward, which is to start off with usually food.
So one of the things that we don't specifically teach here, but that we do have on the property is disc dog training. And there's a group that comes out once a month. I think it's the first Sunday of the month, and it's called Flying Disc Dogs of Austin. And it's just a bunch of people that have dogs that love Frisbees, and they bring them out once a month, and they throw Frisbees, and they teach you like routines to music, and they just have all kinds of fun out there. So if you ever just want to come and check it out, you don't have to have any experience. You can just come by anytime, bring your dog, and give it a try.
So one sport you don't see very often, but that we do start to teach here at DogBoys is the sport of Treibball. So Treibball was a sport that was created for herding dogs that didn't have access to animals to be herded. So to replace the sheep or cattle or whatever that they were supposed to herd, these dog trainers that created this sport use exercise balls. And so then the border collie or cattle dog is herding these exercise balls into a soccer goal, and that's kind of a summary of the
it's kind of like soccer for dogs, except the balls are much bigger.
Yeah.